While the whole world is blindly running in the race of electric cars, there is one company that is quietly moving in a different direction, and that is Toyota. While other automakers have accepted EVs as the only way forward, Toyota has done what no one had even imagined. Their engineers have created an engine that has shaken the foundation of the entire EV market. Now the question arises, has Toyota discovered some truth that remained hidden from other companies? Is this just technical stubbornness, or is there a bigger vision behind it? Let's explore the strategy that has brought a new twist to the EV race, and you might be surprised to learn about it. Before we go into details, subscribe to the channel so you can get the latest information about technology first. Today, Tesla, BYD, and many leading companies around the world are considering electric vehicles as the solution of the future and are rapidly investing in that direction. Governments are also offering subsidies and creating policies to promote EVs. But the reality is, in the current situation, the whole world is not ready to fully adopt EVs all at once. The biggest challenge is the charging infrastructure. Even today, there aren't enough charging stations in many cities and rural areas. On the other hand, the metals used in EV batteries such as lithium, cobalt, etc., are rare and expensive, and their mining impacts both the environment and human rights. Apart from this, the availability of electricity and the capacity of the grid are also in question. If millions of people start charging EVs simultaneously, the current energy system may collapse. Electric vehicles still prove to be limited in long-distance travel, heavy cargo transportation, and cold regions. Therefore, the reality today is that EVs are definitely a part of the future, but they are not the solution for everyone and everywhere. Today, Toyota is not hopping on the electric bandwagon like other car makers. While brands like Ford, Volkswagen, and Mercedes are racing to ditch gas-powered cars and go fully electric, Toyota is hitting the brakes and saying, "Hold up, let's think this through." Why does Toyota think the world isn't ready to go all in on electric vehicles just yet? They're concerned that pushing everyone toward EVs too fast could backfire, leaving people with fewer affordable or practical options. Instead of chasing the EV hype like Tesla or Rivian, Toyota is taking a different road, one that says electric cars aren't the only answer. Now don't get it twisted, Toyota isn't afraid of change. These are the folks who brought us the Prius back in 1997. The world's first major hybrid car that was honestly a game changer. The Prius combined gas and electric power, paving the way for cleaner cars at a time when EVs weren't even on the radar. Toyota has been innovating for decades, just not always in the way people expect. So why is Toyota dragging its feet on EVs? Some say they're just protecting their business. Others think they're onto something. Toyota is betting on hybrids and even hydrogen power instead of going fully electric. They believe this mix keeps driving practical and affordable, especially in places where charging stations or EV batteries aren't ready for prime time. Back in 2021, Toyota made a bold move that got people talking. At the COP26 Climate Summit, automakers were asked to sign a pledge to stop selling gas-powered cars by 2040. Most jumped on board, but Toyota? They said, nah, we're good. Instead of going all in on electric vehicles, Toyota promised to keep working on EVs and other tech like hybrids and hydrogen. They weren't ready to bet everything on EVs alone. Speaking of production, here's a shocker. Most hydrogen today comes from natural gas, which pumps carbon into the air. Not so clean after all. Toyota's pushing for green hydrogen made with renewable energy like wind or solar, but it's expensive and tough to produce in large amounts right now. Until green hydrogen takes over, hydrogen cars won't be the eco-superstars they're meant to be. And then there's the big question, will people even want hydrogen cars? Electric vehicles are everywhere. Folks see Teslas, hear about tax breaks, and understand the whole plug-it-in thing. Hydrogen? It's still a bit of a mystery to most drivers. Toyota's got some work to do to convince people that hydrogen cars are just as reliable and easy to use as EVs. That means educating folks, building trust, and proving hydrogen's worth, not a quick fix. Toyota's not going it alone though. Other car makers, energy companies, and even governments are dipping their toes into hydrogen too. If Toyota's hydrogen dream catches on, it could totally shake up the car world. Toyota's not just banking on one idea, they're mixing things up with a smart combo of power sources, and their hybrid tech is a big part of that. You've probably heard of the Prius, the car that flipped the script back in 1997. It's still a rock star, and Toyota's doubling down on hybrids while others chase all-electric dreams. So why hybrids? Well, it's because they're honestly a practical long-term fix for like millions of drivers out there. Here's the deal. Hybrids don't need any fancy charging stations or new driving habits. They just sip way less gas than regular cars, but you won't be stressing about finding a charger, battery life, or those electricity bills. It's basically all the perks of cleaner driving without the hassle of going fully electric. Pretty sweet, right? And then there's the plug-in hybrid, or the PHEV, which is kind of the ultimate flex. These bad boys let you zip around town on electric power for short trips, and then switch to a gas engine for those longer hauls. It's really the best of both worlds, electric vibes for city cruising and gas for road trips. In places where the power grid is, a bit shaky, hybrids and PHEVs are just a no-brainer. They cut emissions without making car life complicated. Toyota's pouring big money into hybrids because they know not everyone's ready to go all in on EVs. So, hybrids bridge that gap, keeping driving affordable and easy. But wait, there's more. While passenger cars get all the hype, Toyota's actually thinking bigger trucks, buses, and industrial vehicles. These are the real workhorses that keep the world moving, and honestly, battery-powered versions have some serious downsides. They take hours to charge, need massive batteries that add a ton of weight, and just can't go super far. So this is where hydrogen really shines. Toyota isn't just building hydrogen combustion engines for regular cars, they're actually developing hydrogen fuel cells for heavy-duty vehicles too. Unlike battery-powered trucks, hydrogen trucks can refuel in just a few minutes and travel really long distances, which is, perfect for those cross-country hauls. This could honestly be a total game-changer for industries that just can't deal with long charging breaks or don't have access to those giant charging stations. And it's not just talk. Toyota's hydrogen fuel cell tech is already rolling out in California and Japan. It's the real deal. The catch? Well, infrastructure again. But for trucking, it's honestly less of a headache. Hydrogen stations just need to be along major shipping routes, not everywhere, making it a legit option for long-haul rigs, even if it's not practical for every driver. Toyota's playing the long game, blending hybrids, hydrogen, and more to create a future where clean driving works for everyone. Not just electric vehicle fans. Are they onto something big, or will electric vehicles keep stealing the show? Stay tuned. Toyota's not just following the electric vehicle hype, they're carving their own path. But will hydrogen catch up, or will electric vehicles stay king? Let us know what you think in the comments. If you love this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more car tech updates. Share this video with your crew and let's keep the convo rolling. Catch you in the next one. Stay driven.